Thanks for coming back for another episode of Testimonial. I'm driving and there's a train stopping me from driving any further, so I think this is a good time to do a video on all of my modifications I've done since purchasing the Model Y 2026 Juniper Edition roughly 30 days ago. So all the modifications, all the accessories. The very first thing that I did within like a day was get the windows tinted. So I got the driver, the passenger, the rear, and the back window all tinted at 15%. And to me, I think it's dark enough for most people. I kind of wish I would have gone a little bit darker to something like a 5%. However, I've done 5% in the past and it made it so that it was too dark at night to functionally see out of the window. So there's some give or take because I think 5% tint looks the best exterior wise. However, it's not as functional as something like 15%, which is a bit more of like a pretty dark, like dark-ish color, and it looks nice enough during the day. So the window tint, got the ceramic coating. I did not do the glass roof because it's expensive, number one, and I wanted to test out whether or not I even thought it was necessary. So far, the updated silver-coated glass roof does keep out most of the heat that would be bothersome to me. However, there's been a couple days out here in Sacramento, California, where it's been pretty hot, and I've thought to myself, maybe I should ceramic tint this. So that was the very first thing that I did. Second accessory, if you want to call it, that I put on the Model Y is some floor mats. I got these from a company on Amazon that starts with like a Z, and I can't remember how to pronounce the name, but I'll put it at the bottom of the screen here. And these actually surprised me because I wanted some full coverage floor mats, even though I actually think that the carpet ones that come with the car are kind of nice. I started to like the idea of carpet-ish floor mats. I'm kind of over the whole rubber TPE all-weather mat because when they get dirt on them, it's like actually very visible and hard to clean off 100%. I've had ones from various companies that I'm not going to name in the past because I didn't really have a great experience with how they looked long term. So I got these ones off Amazon, and I feel like I kind of almost got duped because I thought I was buying a package that was the front seat, the back seat, and the cargo area. But luckily I messaged the company and let them know that basically that's how I felt, and they were actually happy to send me some for the cargo area at no extra cost as long as I gave them a shout out on their Amazon page. They didn't even want me, or they didn't even know that I have a YouTube channel. So I did pay for those out of my own pocket, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Full coverage floor mats that has like a semi fabric plastic-ish topper that can be taken out, and I actually think that these stay looking cleaner than most rubberized TPE all-weather floor mats. So that was a solid move. The third thing that I did to the Tesla Model Y Juniper is the brake caliper covers. People love them, people hate them. The only people who hate them are people who are obsessed with sports cars that aren't Teslas and things like that because they say it looks too big, it's not a real performance. Whatever the case may be, guys, that's not why I put on the brake caliper covers. I put them on because it was the easiest way to add a little bit of color to the car. I think the red accent looks cool, and it was easier than painting them. I know some people paint them. I didn't want to go through that process. So I got some of the caliper covers and I installed them. Link below for the caliper covers. I think they look pretty cool. Next thing that I did to the 2026 Model Y Juniper is I smoked out the light bar. Once again, this was an Amazon find. This wasn't a company that sent this to me. I think I could have found a company to send it to me, but I just wanted to get it off Amazon because it was like 26 bucks. So I had it sent to me. I did the install. It was not that hard, but it also wasn't extremely easy, but it came out better than I thought it would overall once all the bubbles disappeared and vanished, and it gave me that smoked out look on the light bar. I think it looks pretty nice. And the last modification that I did was the Yoke style steering wheel, which is something that I actually thought that I was just going to do only for the video and then remove later. But I've only been driving with this for a day so far, and I already love it. It already feels natural. There's nothing bad about it so far. It gives me more visibility on the road. It feels more comfortable because I can keep both my elbows planted and I can hold it because it's actually wider than the steering wheel is at the lower end of the base. It gives me a more clear view for my YouTube channel, so to me that's a bonus. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel, I don't know if you'd like this for any other reason, but it just looks cool too. It looks futuristic, and everything that I was kind of worried about whether or not it was going to be hard to do U-turns, whether or not it was going to be hard to reverse into a spot and do that palm on the wheel thing, it actually is very easy and wasn't difficult at all. I haven't done any other modifications yet, but I've got a bunch on the way because all of a sudden companies are reaching out to me and asking me to do videos on their products. I'm always going to to try to do transparent reviews and tell people whether or not a product is good or bad, and I'll be getting into a lot of them soon. So if you like the style of this channel, make sure to like the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I got like 19 followers at this point, and it really helps anytime somebody gives a like, adds a comment, even a mean comment, I don't care. Put it down below. I'm always going to appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you here next time on Teslamonial.